Amprobe CT-326 is a clamp meter. It is engineered to measure current, voltage, resistance, and frequency in electrical circuits. However, it is important to understand the limitations of this tool. The CT-326 is not equipped with the functionality to directly measure or detect open neutrals. An open neutral is a condition in an electrical circuit where the neutral conductor is broken or disconnected, disrupting the return path for current flow. This can lead to a variety of problems, including voltage fluctuations, equipment malfunction, and electrical hazards. Detecting open neutrals requires a different approach and specialized tools. To effectively identify open neutrals, you'll need to employ either a voltage tester or a multimeter with a continuity setting. A voltage tester is a simple device that indicates the presence or absence of voltage in a circuit. When used to check for open neutrals, it can reveal voltage imbalances or unexpected voltage readings at points where the neutral conductor should be at or near 0 volts. A multimeter with a continuity setting is a more versatile tool that can be used to check the integrity of electrical connections. In the context of open neutrals, the continuity setting allows you to verify whether the neutral conductor is continuous from the source to the load. To use a voltage tester for finding open neutrals, firstly, ensure that the circuit is de-energized for safety. Secondly, locate the neutral conductor at various points in the circuit. Thirdly, use the voltage tester to check for the presence of voltage on the neutral conductor. A reading significantly above 0 volts indicates a potential open neutral condition. To use a multimeter with the continuity setting, firstly, de-energize the circuit and disconnect the neutral conductor from the power source. Secondly, set the multimeter to the continuity setting, which is often indicated by a diode symbol or an audible beep. Thirdly, connect one lead of the multimeter to one end of the neutral conductor and the other lead to the other end. If the multimeter displays a reading of 0 ohms or emits a beep, this indicates that the neutral conductor is continuous and there is no open neutral. Conversely, if the multimeter displays an infinite resistance or does not emit a beep, this suggests that the neutral conductor is broken or disconnected, indicating an open neutral condition. It's crucial to follow proper safety precautions when working with electrical circuits. Firstly, always de-energize the circuit before performing any tests. Secondly, use insulated tools to prevent electrical shock. Thirdly, wear appropriate personal protective equipment, such as safety glasses and gloves. Fourthly, if you are not comfortable working with electrical circuits, it is best to consult a qualified electrician. Open neutrals can be challenging to locate, as they can occur at any point in the circuit. It is important to systematically check the neutral conductor at various locations, including outlets, switches, light fixtures, and junction boxes. Pay close attention to areas where the neutral conductor may be damaged or corroded, such as near water pipes or in damp environments. In commercial applications, open neutrals can be more complex due to the larger and more intricate electrical systems. It is important to have a thorough understanding of the electrical wiring layout and to use appropriate testing techniques. It is also advisable to consult with a qualified electrician who has experience in troubleshooting commercial electrical systems. In addition to voltage testers and multimeters, there are other specialized tools that can be used to find open neutrals, such as circuit tracers and cable testers. These tools can help to identify the exact location of the break in the neutral conductor, making the repair process more efficient. Circuit tracers work by injecting a signal into the electrical circuit and then using a receiver to trace the path of the signal. When the signal encounters an open neutral, it will stop, allowing you to pinpoint the location of the break. Cable testers are designed to test the integrity of electrical cables and connectors. They can be used to check for open circuits, short circuits, and other wiring faults. When used to test the neutral conductor, a cable tester can quickly identify whether there is an open neutral condition. When troubleshooting electrical problems, it is important to have a systematic approach. Firstly, start by gathering information about the problem, such as when it occurs and what symptoms are present. Secondly, review the electrical wiring diagrams and identify the circuits that may be affected. Thirdly, use appropriate testing techniques to isolate the problem to a specific component or section of the circuit. Fourthly, once the problem has been identified, take steps to repair it safely and effectively. In the case of open neutrals, it is important to repair the break in the neutral conductor and ensure that all connections are secure. This may involve replacing damaged wiring, tightening loose connections, or installing new electrical components. After the repair has been completed, it is important to test the circuit to ensure that it is functioning properly and that there are no remaining electrical hazards. Use a voltage tester or multimeter to verify that the neutral conductor is at only 0 volts and that there are no voltage imbalances in the circuit. It is also a good practice to periodically inspect the electrical system to identify any potential problems before they become major issues. This can help to prevent open neutrals and other electrical hazards from occurring. Look for signs of damage or corrosion on electrical wiring, connectors, and components. Also, check for loose connections and tighten them as needed. If you are unsure about any aspect of electrical troubleshooting or repair, it is always best to consult with a qualified electrician. Electricity can be dangerous, and it is important to take all necessary precautions to protect yourself and others from electrical hazards. Remember that the Amprobe CT-326, while a useful tool for measuring current, voltage, resistance, and frequency, is not designed for detecting open neutrals. Using the appropriate tools and techniques for the task at hand is essential for accurate and safe electrical troubleshooting. Use either a voltage tester or a multimeter with a continuity setting for finding open neutrals.